are so excited today. We're here in Gamberro, another highly recommended restaurant here in Bogota. It's Spanish food with a little twist. They use all fresh ingredients, all fresh products. It's in this beautiful plaza with different kinds of restaurants. And here the mixology is also by author. Also can't wait to try it. So the style, the design, the decor in this place, they told me is phenomenal. So let's go and check it out. I'm here with Chef Eduardo and Chef Rodrigo. They're the masters behind everything that goes on in this kitchen. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to try their food. And I want to ask them a little bit about themselves. ¿Cuál es tu plato favorito acá en Gamberro?
Bueno, en la actualidad tenemos varios. Creo que no puedo enfocarme por uno solo porque tenemos una selección de platillos muy buenos. Entonces, pero sí me destaco por los pescados, por la frescura.
La delicia.
El pescado pacífico muy fresco. Trabajamos muy de la mano con los que comen el pescado directamente, con el pescado directo. Entonces eso hace que nosotros brindemos un producto muy fresco y estamos muy tranquilos con el producto.
Tenemos rabo de toro, que es un plato clásico español.
Rabo de toro es lo que nosotros decimos oxtail, ¿cierto? La cola de la res. Okay.
Exactamente.
So it's oxtail.
Es un plato especial de la casa. Le gusta mucho a la gente y es un plato clásico español.
Chef Rodrigo, Chef Eduardo have just left my mouth watering. I cannot wait to taste the food. This restaurant has been highly recommended. These guys are the chefs behind that kitchen of everything that goes on here. So I'm super excited. Eduardo, can't wait to try your food. Can't wait to try your food, Rodrigo. Really, super excited to be here, man. Can't wait. So let's eat. So the delicious food, I mean, I was just smelling the flavors coming out of the kitchen right behind us. It's an absolute open kitchen. Chef Eduardo and Rory are killing it. I mean, I wasn't expecting this presentation at all. I was expecting, I don't know, something different. I know this place is a little more on the modern side, but it's a very unique presentation, very different, beautiful. The smells and aromas I'm getting are very particular, so I'm very curious to taste everything, how everything tastes kind of together. So I don't know, let's start. I want to start with these batatas bravas, which I've never seen a batata brava. Look at this beautiful presentation. Look how gorgeous this is. This is their version of batatas bravas. So the top looks like an onion. I think it was explained to me in the explanation, like an onion puree type. I guess I want to try it because I don't know how to explain it, but an aioli, and then the potatoes are kind of like fried, and then you have a little sauce on the bottom. And again, all the food is very much to share. So, flavor is awesome. Like my mouth it's got a little kick to it, but just a little enough that it's on the outside, but it's not hot. It's not spicy. This is a wow. This show really. So now we're gonna have this octopus. Again, very different presentation. The presentations again are absolutely beautiful. They're gorgeous. Eduardo and Rolly are doing a heck of a job. So on the bottom, it kind of looks like potatoes layered, kind of one on top of the other. So it looks like a little potato gratin, and it's made like into a rectangle. I think it has bacon inside is what I understood on the potato. And octopus. Octopus is a particular dish that either you know how to cook it right or you don't know how to cook it. It's a hit or miss. The chewiness, overcooking it. So it's a very particular, and a lot of restaurants just avoid having it because it takes a specific timing and perfection to it. So But this octopus looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to try it. Let's give it a try. So it's kind of charred on the outside, which looks pretty cool. It's charred on the outside. It's super smooth, super soft. So I already know it's perfectly cooked. So you can kind of see that. So, oh wow. All right, so this looks like an awesome dish as well. These chefs are rocking it. 2 for 2, absolutely amazing. So this one, man, it smells amazing. You can smell those peppers. So the peppers are kind of roasted, peeled. You have morcilla, which is blood sausage. It's not too popular in the States, in the United States, but it's very, very, very popular here in Colombia, which is morcilla. I personally love morcilla. These guys do it all in-house. So you have kind of a poached egg right on top. You have some morcilla. You have some crispy potatoes, which I saw them pulling them out, which is awesome. These roasted peppers, and then they have also a puree of roasted peppers, and they have some kind of, I don't know if you can see it here, this kind of white puree is an apple, it's an apple puree, which seems interesting, having apple and morcilla. So the blood sausage has a little flavor. It's usually stuffed with rice, a couple herbs, spices, sometimes the same pork chunks. It's all a variety, but here, and then the blood sausage is exactly what it sounds like. It's made with the blood of the cow, so it sounds pretty yucky, but it's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna try it just by itself. And like now, I'm gonna smash this egg, because the egg serves, I guess, as a sauce as well for just everything. Look at this amazing food that they've brought out. We have a little bit of everything. We have beef, we have pork, and we have fish, seafood. I mean, like, I don't even know where to start. Like, the smell is amazing. So you want, I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna start with this. This is cochinillo. It's a very typical kind of French technique. They cook this for 18 hours at a very slow temperature, the whole pig. Then they pull off the skin. They kind of mash all the pork together, and then they throw the skin back off, and then they sear it. So this is he had told me it's let me try it. Yeah, so it's like a red wine demi-glace, and then he has here apricot and durazno, which is peach, apricot and peach flavor, which probably goes really good with that cocktail we had of peach, and it's a combination. The presentation is absolutely beautiful. You can kind of see the presentation, absolutely stunning, beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and dig in because this looks amazing. And cochinillo, I'm a big fan, but here you don't see it too. This technique is not too popular here. It's actually the first time I've seen it here in Colombia. And if you can kind of see, like you see all the little pieces of pork are all kind of separated, mixed together, and this technique is awesome. You can't go wrong with it. We're gonna dig into this oxtail. This oxtail looks absolutely beautiful. It's been cooked for a long time. And then that cochinillo and this oxtail, you can actually have it with these two sides. So you kind of get the protein and then you get it with two sides. So this particular, they brought two different sides. This is he calls it the super duper salad, and then this is mashed potatoes. But you can get the mashed potatoes with yellow potato or with white potato. They brought me with yellow potatoes. So let's try a little bit of that. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's very, very good. It's got some, that's interesting. So they drizzle a little olive oil just on top of the mashed potatoes, which gives it a little bit of a different taste. Delicious. Let's try a little bit of salad. Super duper salad. Oh, that's good. I don't know what the vinaigrette tastes like, but it has quinoa in it, tomatoes, feta cheese. That salad is delicious. It almost tastes like balsamic reduction. So now let's dig into these oxtails. So I grew up eating these. My dad made them all the time. It's something that's we put it in sancocho, which is in the soup. We eat it just like this, roasted in a wine in its own stock. Also a demi-glace. So they make kind of a demi-glace. Also a red wine demi-glace. So this is typical. This is what I was asking earlier. This is something that do people eat it with? See how it just kind of falls off the bone? And see how it just falls right off the bone? Look how delicious that is. Look at that. You know? Look at that. So I was asking, do people usually dig in? Do people usually grab it with their hands? Do they not grab it with their hands? Look at that. Let's try it. Oh man, that's awesome. So let's finish off with this mojarra. Look how beautiful this is. Look how amazing. Look at this crazy presentation. This presentation is absolutely beautiful. So this fish is probably about 2 pounds. But what caught my attention about this fish is not only its presentation that's absolutely beautiful, but also it's this is from the family of a snapper. So to me, snappers are usually from the ocean. So here it's very popular. The snapper from it's called mojarra. So it's from river, from sweet, from fresh water. Which I was asking the chef if the flavor is different, if the flavor is more, if it's white meat or is it darker, is it deep fish or is it shallow fish? He says it's more shallow fish. So and look at the presentation. What they did is that they kind of gut the fillets from both sides, so it's easier for the customer to kind of eat, and then they kind of cut it into small little pieces. And then he was telling me that there's mojarra of dark skin and there's mojarra of light skin. So the one they use here is dark skin, and they do the same presentation with the snap. So I'm gonna have one just by itself, just because you see it's kind of white meat. I thought it was gonna be a little darker, but it is all white meat. And yeah, it tastes very similar to the snapper, and you do taste a little difference. I think from freshwater to saltwater snapper. So again, I call it snapper. Here they don't have the translation. I don't think if we do, I don't know it. But this is a freshwater fish, which is what caught my attention the most. He's gonna prepare his signature dish from Gamberro. Alright, so this is also a great place to just come have cocktails, kind of sit around the whole bar. They serve the cocktails like this, so the experience is right in front of you, which is kind of cool. Here's on top of the ice. And a cocktail with the protagonist, which is the beach. Beautiful. Super well balanced. Taste of rum, like at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Very light. Está buenísimo. Qué bueno. This is called miloja. Miloja is kind of like a puff pastry. They have a slice of ice cream. They have something like pastry cream kind of in the middle. And then they have like little apples. I think it's what the pastry chef was saying. So I'm going to take a bite of this. So how it just kind of breaks. And you can tell, look how crunchy that is. This one's different. I thought it was a creme brulee. As soon as I saw it, but it was absolutely wrong. So this is a very, very typical from Spain, and it's kind of one of their traditional desserts. And I was asking the chef, and the chef actually says that it descends from Asia, Asian descent, which is pretty interesting, which is called arroz con leche. So arroz con leche is rice with milk. So they do it with orange zest, cinnamon, rice. I grew up eating this here in Colombia. We eat it a lot, but it's a very typical dish from Spain. So, and then they caramelize it on top, so you give it like the little creme brulee. So I'm gonna kind of take a little spoon and kind of see how it just kind of like breaks in. How beautiful that is. That is, oh man. So look at that. Look at that. They told me it had vanilla bean as well. So I'm gonna take a little bite. It's warm, which is awesome. So I taste the zest. I taste a little bit of a spike to it. Vanilla bean. Cinnamon, definitely fresh cinnamon. This has been what an amazing trip. Gamberro, Spanish food. And one thing I didn't mention earlier was the creator, like kind of the brains behind the brainchild behind all this food and the group. It's a group called Delica. Delica has had restaurants. They're all amazing, all top notch. Any restaurant you go to from them. But the gentleman's called Jaime Escobar, and he's the head and the brainchild behind all this. Brings back ideas, talks to the chef, they're involved, which you can tell, you know, my hat's off to him. Congratulations, because the way the team is built, everything is impeccable, everything is super, super beautiful. Flavors are on point, super impressive. So, until next time, Gamberro, Spanish food. Until next time, thanks for watching.